chess.com. So let's do it. I think I'm currently almost 1800. Really like to be 1800. So let's go ahead and play. Okay, so hopefully we get the white pieces. I always like the white pieces. Okay, no one plays 15-10 anymore. Ooh, here we go. All right, e4. I've got a Caro Kann on board. I'm going to play the Panov Attack with pawn c4 here. Attacks the center, and it creates a more open position that Caro Kann players aren't familiar with. Like, for example, if they go bishop f5, there's queen b3 right away, can put a lot of pressure on the center and the pawn they leave behind. But that's the correct move, and I will go knight to c3. Let's see what line we get here. I have some new ideas that I've looked at in the Panov, and maybe I'll try one this game. My coach gave me like 2 new plans. Shout out to Dennis Monocrusis. All right, so here, if they go bishop to g4, then this is going to go into the Max-Uwe line. The Fischer-Uwe line. Yeah, looks like they're doing it. So I'll first capture here. And my intent is queen b3. And I will allow double isolated f-pawns. I know it looks weird, but... So queen b3 attacks the knight, so that's the thing. So e6 is correct to prop up the knight. A lot of people take here. And then I can still take with the b pawn, and I probably will. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to take with the b pawn, because it continues the pressure on b7. And there's still ideas on the... Like, I want them to take here because this diagonal becomes very weak. That's the light square bishop. Oh man, they're really asking for it here. They're really asking for it. I just really like this alignment, you know? And I can kick the knight out, so let me think for a second. I mean, I'm probably just going to go d5. Looks like the obvious move, but there's knight a5. Let's see. Bishop e5 is too slow. I mean, I'm probably going to go d5. I just feel like it's the right move. Okay, let's do it. I have ideas. Now, if they take here, I don't think I will play that, because then they can capture with the bishop, and that blocks that diagonal I want. I'm expecting knight to a5, because what else? Okay, now I can think about this move. They take my queen, I take their queen with check. They capture, I capture. I mean, it's not accomplishing anything, right? I don't think. A move I'm definitely considering is queen b4. Ooh, isn't that just a double attack on these two things? And I'm also threatening bishop here still. And I'm also threatening knight e5. Like, I feel like knight e5, they take my queen, I take their queen. They take my bishop, I do here, then they take me. That's losing, I think. But if I go, let's say I go queen b4. Now they could go here, I guess. But don't I just take the knight anyway, and I'm still threatening bishop e4. And then, funnily enough, if they go a6, I still go bishop b4. And if they take, I take the rook with check. So I'm definitely liking this move. I don't... let me just think about their options again. So if they take the knight, I will go pawn takes, I think. Now they do have this, they do have queen takes pawn as a possible move. I mean, in that case, I take their bishop. So maybe after this, they take here first, but then I take here guarding the pawn, but then they take, if they take with a queen, this check looks really good there. Really good. Yeah, because their bishop isn't on that diagonal anymore. So I'm definitely playing this move. I don't, I probably didn't need to spend that much time, honestly. Like, it was my first instinct was to move the queen. In these rapid games, probably should follow my instinct a little faster. But okay, this looks like a very logical move too. Like, save the queen, do this, still threatening bishop b4. Like, it's just, that's why I liked it right away. You know, I just realized I have to be careful not to get checkmated. I don't want to have this situation where they have queen d1 mate, so I have to be a little careful. But I think in that position I mentioned, I was doing bishop e5 check. So let's see, like, let's say they take here, I take the knight, and they play queen takes. Now they are threatening queen d1 mate, but then I go check, and I'm like really attacking the king there, big time, right? Like, they have to block with the queen, I win their queen. So I'm liking this. Well, I'm playing a kiddo, Emma Zhang. I bet she's 11 years old because it says 2013. I'm impressed she didn't play bishop f5. Some strong kiddos like to play bishop f5 and get really bad positions. I played a girl by the name of Mirabella who is quite strong, and she's beaten me before. But she did that at the Parma Open. I think that's the game I have not shown on my channel, so I might go ahead and show that game after. It's a good review for me as well. I think reviewing your own games that you've analyzed and learned from is a good idea from time to time, because then they stay in your database, in your actual brain, not on your chess space, in your actual brain. Okay, so I think kids like to move fast, and they only move slow if they don't know what to do or they think they're losing. I feel like I'm an expert on what chess kids do. Like, then here's what the kids will do, and here's their tells. It's funny that they're all kind of similar in a lot of ways, but I also admire them greatly. I will say, even though I teach them, I also admire them greatly. I really do. I try to play more like them sometimes. My coach probably doesn't like that. I'll have to ask him. But I think I should play faster, like the kids. When I do, I have better results. And I think I should do lots of puzzles like the kids, because I never did when I had to start playing chess. I was 35, right? So it's like, I was like, oh, I know how to do these puzzles. I don't need that many puzzles anymore. But really, I mean, just because you can solve them doesn't mean you can do so quickly. Okay, so she went for this move, which I do find interesting. I mean, I could take the bishop, was my plan. Could take the bishop. I could also throw in this check. But then knight c6. Or even worse, bishop d7, right? Bishop d7, even worse. So almost certainly I'm going to take that. Can she hurt me? I don't think so. I think I'm just winning. I like them stopping rook c8, but not for long. She can go e6. So now I need to consolidate my position. So that means get my king safe, first order of business. Now this remains an idea, but now that square is guarded, so I'll have to figure out. Honestly, this might be an idea too. Oh, she's trying to mate me. That's not very nice. I'm thinking bishop e3 is my immediate reaction, because then the rook guards. Knight guards here. I think I'm okay there. But that could be wrong. I think I like it. And then I might throw this in. I just might, because I mean, it blocks the bishop is the only thing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I should do that, actually. I'm just opening up this check. Whoops. This check. Whoops. This check. If I push the pawn. And I'm not ready to castle yet, so I don't. So probably bishop e2 and castle is what I will do, if I can do anything I want. But can I do anything I want? That's the question. I also have this knight jump I could do. I kind of like it because it renews that idea too. Like if here and e5, just check anyway. Uh-huh. She wants to take that pawn. All right, let's see. I'm very tempted to play queen b4. Now, if queen b4, there's this move, attacking my queen is the thing. But then I take this. I'm still guarding the pawn. And I'm still threatening bishop e4. Man. See, and I like this because it does have this threat. It does have that threat, guards the pawn. I don't really want to move my queen again, however. That does a lot of good things, and it sets up a little trap too, right? Because e5 looks good, but I don't think it is. Can she do anything else to me? I mean, if b6, bishop b5 is going to win. So let's do this. I have a tiny threat, and also this threat. 2 threats at once is good if you're taking notes. So how does she guard both threats? I mean, the problem for her is that she can't really, you know, do nothing because I'm up material. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe this. Maybe. I don't know. Could be. Such a funny looking move, but I guess it does a job. Okay, well now I'm going to play bishop e4. 100%. Knight c6, because I can trade down. I don't need to be crazy here, right? Like, I really don't. The other thing I could do is queen a4, which I'm really considering, to be honest. Taking is also fine, though. Like, I take and I castle. Let's keep it simple. And then I have to watch out for e5, but I mean, I move my queen, you know, like, I don't think it's like a thing. Well, if they take with the pawn in e5, actually might have that, but let's say they take with the pawn. I'm going to castle for sure, right? And then let's go from there. I'm up material. I do have a history of not converting well. Okay, so now she's just hoping I won't see that, so I'm just gonna go here, I thought. Then there's rook b8. Queen a3. Take, rook b2. I don't think I have to fear that. So rook b8. I can just slide back. Then takes. The rook can get active, but it's kind of like premature. Maybe. I don't think I have to worry about that. Just my intuition says I can allow that one rook in the position. I'll still be okay. Okay, she didn't go for that. So now we're simplifying and we're coordinated, so I achieved my goal of consolidating. Okay. Now what? Let's just go here. This consolidates as well. I'm going to bring this rook here and just challenge the rook. I will just trade, I guess. I'd like to do it on my terms. Let's see if I can, though. Because, like, if she goes here, I don't really want to take and fix the pawn structure. I think that's something I do want to avoid. But I do need to protect the rook. I don't really want to do queen e2, but I might do queen e2. So I'm planning this just to incite more trades without fixing the pawn structure. Let's leave that, like, because when I fix it, they also, you know, attack my pawn. And then I have this strong pass pawn. Like, that seems like serious counter chances for black. Like, I don't think... Wow, I didn't even know her rating was 1898. I didn't even know that until this second. Wow, good thing I didn't know that. So, uh-oh. I don't know why I didn't think about this. I think I should trade now. At least the queen isn't on that this second. But it's not going to be easy for me to challenge the D file anymore. So that's unfortunate. I need to make left for my king to avoid any back rank issues. So something like this. Maybe even this setup. Actually, I kind of like that. If h6, I mean, okay. I think she was correct to seize the D file like this. Okay, but I have an extra knight, so all I need to do is trade queens and I'm good to go. I need to, you know, not blunder. That would be a blunder due to check there and mate. Although that is a move I want to play. So I think h4, it's time for h4, I think. She stopped that. So now I want to go queen e5, but should I do that? I don't know. Or do I just go rook e1? Rook e1's kind of lame. But it coordinates, at least. I kind of like this move. Sure, I'm overthinking this. About rook b1. She's gonna push that pawn. I could play here. Maybe that's the right thing. That kind of disrupts her scheme. She probably should step back. Maybe like there. Maybe this. That's a kid move right there. If that, I really wonder if I could go there. Oh, she wants to trade? I'm good with trading. Okay, I'm definitely trading. I want minimal play for her, so let's trade. Now my pawn is weak. I don't know if I can save it or not. Okay, let's get active. Go down here and do things. Always do things. No, actually, that's not even a good rule. Ben Feingold's rule is never do anything. I like that rule. He's talking about, like, endgames. All right, certain kinds of endgames. Yeah, should I go full passive? I probably will. I don't see a reason not to, honestly. Because I'm up a piece. Attack that, I go here. Everything's good. Oh. So now I go here. Or do I counterattack? I'd rather counterattack in this case. Okay, check. And then here's a fork on the pawns. So now she can have my pawn. Okay. Now, I shouldn't trade pawns. That gets closer to a draw. However, that pawn was really weak. Now, I think I do this. Splitting her pawns even more. Okay, I kind of forgot about that pawn. Okay, now I gotta make sure I'm gonna win. Gotta make sure to win. So this is counterplay for sure. That's definite counterplay. Wow, am I losing another pawn? Okay, I gotta stop that. Can't stop it. Oh wait, yes I can. I can go here. Alright, I feel like I've lost the thread a little bit, but this should be winning. I'm not sure about that move. Why did this is like the best pawn ever. Why did she do that? You don't care about your best pawn? I mean, what? You're gonna kick my knight away? Like, so what? I don't get it. You push, I go here? Like, what? I don't get it. Now I get this with tempo. This is really strange what she's doing. Now I go here, which looks pretty good. The pawn is pinned, so I'm going to get it. I have to take with the knight, which I probably will do. Check there. I mean, this isn't a real threat, I take. She got a check, so what? Okay. I think this should be pretty easy from here. I think I just want to trade rooks now and I'm good to go. My knight is sort of a... I can go here, which is kind of fun. Like they come there, okay. So now, I was thinking this. I like the idea of this, and then the knight goes there. I don't think that's ever a problem. Like that just gets me more active. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. So, she checks, no problem. If the king goes here, that's mate. Alright, so... Do I go here? Maybe I go here. No, no, wait. I'm gonna drop my pawn. Don't do that. Now I have this. Conveniently guards that. King's blocked out. Not out of this, but I have this rook check, so yeah. We're fine. Did I block the king out? I think I do. Let me think for a second. Like, what I want to do is check here, and take. That can't be bad, right? That can't be bad. I can even go here. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. Time to push pawn, make queen. Pawn blocks out the king, so... That's not going to work, it's guarded. King's made it if it wasn't for the pawn cover. Now I can just do this however I want. Alright, I'm just going to do it a lame way. Good game, Emma. GG, you play well. She does play well. All right, so let's have a look at this one. So first, I always think it's a really good idea to come up with some conclusions. Maybe we'll identify a critical moment. So I do know this line, and I know that she went out of book here. And I'm pretty sure that white's a little better here, but I don't know how much better. So we'll find out. I think queen d7 is probably a serious mistake. So we'll find out on that one. d5 had to be critical. Yeah, and I think I just win material here. And then the rest is really just conversion. But I am interested in converting well. I think that bishop e3 was good. Maybe taking the knight is not correct. Like, it is pinned. I can probably just castle, which I didn't really think about. I think that would be better. But other than that, I think my conversion was mostly good. She does get the d file, but that's the thing, though. If you win material, you waste moves, you know, to win the material, putting your pieces on bad squares oftentimes. So then your opponent can seize the initiative, but they don't have the same firepower anymore. So she gets the d file, but I think queen d3 was wrong by her. She should have, like, kept all the pieces on. And now I think, you know, if she can eat enough pawns and then trade rooks, I mean, if she wins all my pawns, like, let's say she wins a pawn. I mean, how many pawns does she have? Yeah, if we trade all the pawns and then trade rooks, it's a draw, right? Because I only have a knight. So she's doing the right thing, getting pawns, but I thought another serious mistake was this. Rook e2 I thought was a huge blunder. So I don't really have a problem with any of my moves, I guess. Okay, let's look at the computer's game review. Oh my gosh, 93%. I'm quite happy with that. I did have a mistake. It said I played like a 2400. No, but thanks for the compliment. It didn't like d5. Wow. So we are going to analyze that. I don't want to look at it now. Actually, maybe I do. I didn't want it to give the answer, but it does. Don't give me the answer, chess.com. I should have did retry before I saw that. All right, well, yeah, that gave up a lot of advantage after knight to a5. And then bishop b5 is the move. Wow, mine's wrong. Wow, I didn't see this, whatever this is. Takes, I was going to do this. And then queen d5. Oh, you know what? I kind of failed to see they're also attacking the f pawn. Computer wants bishop e3 here. All right, I was going to do something like this check. No, but then there's knight c6. Oh, yeah. Yeah, like, blacks, they're fine now. They really are fine now, and that's why the computer wants a normal move. And then this is probably a bit greedy. They could go for this. Oh, no. They're defending the knight. I kind of forgot about that. So then here they should castle. Wow, that way even. Yeah, they can do that because my king isn't the safest either. Now it's just a battle. So I did miss that. That's a pretty serious mistake, that d5 move. It's just so thematic. I thought for sure it was right, but I didn't calculate. So I had to see d5, knight a5, take. First of all, you have to see that after d5, knight a5, and takes, oops, or queen b4, sorry, takes, you have to see that here, You can't really do this. I mean, I guess we knew this. I was thinking of a different position, though, where this happened. Yeah, Rook B1 is also very thematic here. The computer's been suggesting this Rook B1 move to me in the Panov in these kinds of positions for like probably like a year or two. And one day I'll listen. And you know who else suggested it? Probably with never seeing the engine on it. Calvin Blocker. He told me about Rook B1. So, gotta listen to your coaches, kids. I didn't listen to my coach here. Past coach. And, well, current coach, actually. Yeah, and then they blundered with this, so I got lucky. So now I get to take the bishop. I guess she was hoping I would just blunder mate, but that's hope chess. That's not going to be good. So bishop e3 was best there. Let's turn that off for a second. And then, yeah, I guess that was fine. I was wondering if there's a better move than that, but computer seems to approve. Still wants Rook B1. I do play it eventually. It also likes castles, which was the other move I mentioned. So both are fine, though. All right, so now here I was a little worried about her dominating the D file, but it shouldn't be enough. Ooh, Queen E2 is correct. I'm really glad. Because I thought I kind of missed this move, but turns out I'm fine. Luckily, I'm fine. Ooh, I was supposed to do something else here. What was I supposed to do? Let's try to find the best move. I really don't think it's this. Oops. I'm going to retry this one. Nope. Wow, look at that. It's Rook E1. I wouldn't consider that move. I was not going to consider that move, but maybe the point is to station the knight on E5 and try to provoke F6. We also put some pressure on that, although that pawn's mobile. Or maybe we're trying to get active. But knights in the center are good. So maybe it's as simple as that. So, interesting idea. I traded. No, I didn't. Oh, yes, I did. I thought she should take with a pawn here. Yeah, computer agrees. It likes us a little better. And then, like, she should just pile up on that, right? Well, it says I go Rook B1. My counterplay is coming too. But then Rook C8. Let's say computer does want me to defend it. I was thinking Queen C6. Probably Knight D4. Queen C7. Okay. Now do I go here? No. Now I just wait. No, I just wait. Because since the queen's in front, they can't take, so I'm okay there. Alright, so I thought the game should continue that way, but it went this way. She stopped my Knight G5. Yeah, and I thought this was wrong, but computer likes it. I think practically speaking, though, keep the queen on the board. Make some threats. Like, could she go here? I was thinking I might have Knight D4. Yeah, I can play Knight D4, and then that would cause that, or otherwise she has to defend the pawn somehow. I guess Queen C5, I also thought. But then I could just come back. So, I don't know. But, you know, try something. Try something. Leave the queens on and try something. I guess maybe she thought she could eat enough pawns, but I mean, trading down was in her favor. Wow. And I thought this was a blunder. But, well, it is a serious mistake. You can see white's advantage starts going up a lot more here. Computer, like, needed more time to think. Like, if I do even more, I bet you it'll go up more. At least I think it will. Nope, I'm wrong. Okay. Well, but here, I just thought she should definitely hold on to this pawn. Like, why not push the pawn? A5. You know, make me scared. This creates more chances for her than what happened in the game. So like then I have to tie my rook down, but I do have this knight, so I mean it's losing no matter what, but I felt like this is a better try. All right, now the way the game went, it's like my conversion was pretty good this game. It helps when I have time on the clock. I feel like part of the reason my conversion's bad is that I don't have enough time. Also, I've been playing a lot of blitz. Probably not a good thing, but it likes all my moves. Yeah, I don't know. This part's easy. Okay, so there you go. It was nice to play a game and post a video. It's been a minute. I've just been busy and I've got these stupid health issues off and on, but I'm working on correcting them. There is a hopeful plan for that, to correct that. It's been quite a while I've been dealing with it, but there is a possible end in sight for that. If I solve that, watch out. I will definitely break 2,000. I promise. That's a promise. I will. I know that I will. It's the only thing holding me back. So I'm laser focused on getting that, you know, resolved. So anyway, you guys, thanks for watching, and I'll be back more chess. Okay, bye.